Erling Haaland is not normal. That much is clear. His goal statistics are absurd, his physical presence on the pitch is overwhelming, and his rapid rise to the top of world football has left fans, analysts, and even opponents speechless. At just 22 years old, he has already smashed records that once seemed untouchable. Some claim he is the chosen one, the rightful successor to Messi and Ronaldo, the next footballing god. Others believe he is simply a product of the perfect system, a well-oiled goal-scoring machine that would struggle outside of Pep Guardiola's tactics. And then, there are those who whisper about the darker side of his career, his injury history, his limitations, and the possibility that he is nothing more than a temporary phenomenon fueled by social media hype. Is Erling Haaland truly the next GOAT, or is he just the latest name in a long list of footballers who burned brightly for a few seasons before fading away? The answer is more complicated than you might think. The Haaland phenomenon. There is no denying the raw numbers. In his first season at Manchester City, Haaland was an unstoppable force, breaking record after record. In his first 9 Premier League matches, he scored 15 goals. In the Champions League, he netted 5 in just 3 games. That means he was averaging more than a goal per match, a feat even Messi and Ronaldo had not achieved at this stage of their careers. At 22, Haaland had already scored 100 more goals than both Messi and Ronaldo at the same age. Yes, Ronaldo was a winger in his early years, but still, 100 goals more? That is unprecedented. The internet quickly latched onto the idea that Haaland might be more than just a footballer. Memes compared him to a robot, a machine programmed to destroy defenses. Petitions were started to ban him from the Premier League for being too good. Fans worshipped his every move, while his unique running style, exaggerated celebrations, and almost unnatural power only fueled the mythology surrounding him. But beneath the surface, questions remained. The system player debate. There is a reason why many critics hesitate to call Haaland the next GOAT. Unlike Messi, who could single-handedly transform a game, or Ronaldo, whose versatility allowed him to shine in any system, Haaland thrives under very specific conditions. He is the ultimate finisher, but he relies heavily on the players around him. Playing under Pep Guardiola, Haaland is surrounded by some of the best midfielders in the world. Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, and Bernardo Silva provide him with inch-perfect passes, allowing him to do what he does best, score goals. But the question is, could he maintain this level in a different system? When Messi was at Barcelona, he was the system. The entire team revolved around him, and he made Barcelona legendary. With Haaland, it feels like the opposite. Manchester City would still dominate without him. He is the perfect weapon, but he is not the one pulling the strings. Even Guardiola himself acknowledged this, saying, "The difference is that Haaland needs his teammates, while Messi could do it alone." This is not necessarily a bad thing. There have been many legendary strikers in football history, Gerd Müller, Ronaldo Nazario, Thierry Henry, who thrived in great systems. But it does raise the question, can Haaland truly be the best of all time if he is primarily a goal scorer and not a playmaker? The physical marvel. Is Haaland even human? Standing at 1.94 meters tall, weighing 94 kilograms, and clocking sprint speeds that rival world-class sprinters, Haaland seems almost engineered for dominance. His diet, which includes raw cow heart and liver, has become infamous. His sleep schedule is meticulously planned. Every aspect of his life is optimized for maximum performance. Some say he is the closest thing football has to a cyborg. Others wonder if such an extreme approach is sustainable. His explosive style of play is a double-edged sword. While it makes him an unstoppable force in attack, it also puts enormous strain on his body. During his time at Borussia Dortmund, he suffered multiple muscle injuries, leading to significant time on the sidelines. His body may be built like a tank, but no player is invincible. There is also the psychological aspect. The media has already placed Haaland in the Messi-Ronaldo debate, comparing his every move to the greatest players in history. But those two maintained their dominance for over 15 years. Haaland is only just getting started. The mental burden of carrying such expectations can break even the strongest athletes. The hidden flaws. For all his strengths, Haaland is not without weaknesses. Unlike Messi, who could weave through defenses with his dribbling, or Ronaldo, who could dominate from multiple positions, Haaland is more limited in his role. Against deep defensive lines, he sometimes disappears. When his teammates cannot provide him with service, he struggles to make an impact. While his goal record is incredible, his overall involvement in matches is sometimes minimal. Another concern is his ability to handle setbacks. Players like Messi and Ronaldo have faced adversity and reinvented themselves. Haaland has yet to experience a true career crisis. What happens if injuries pile up? What happens if City goes through a tactical shift that does not suit him? And then there is the marketing aspect. Haaland is not just a footballer, he is an internet phenomenon. His cult-like following, the constant stream of memes, the exaggerated reactions to everything he does, all contribute to his status. But hype can be dangerous. We have seen it before. Players who were once hailed as the future of football, Neymar, Eden Hazard, Kaká, failed to reach the longevity required to truly be considered GOAT material. Is Haaland different, or is he just another chapter in football's long history of fleeting superstars? Can Haaland become the GOAT? The truth is, it is too early to say. Haaland is undoubtedly one of the most dominant strikers the world has ever seen. His numbers are outrageous, his physical presence is terrifying, and his impact on Manchester City has been immediate. But to be considered the greatest of all time, he needs more. He needs to win the Champions League. He needs to win the Ballon d'Or. He needs to maintain this level for a decade or more. And most importantly, he needs to prove that he is not just a product of the perfect system, but a player who can elevate those around him. For now, he is on the right path. But football history is full of cautionary tales of players who shone brightly, but never reached the very top. So, is Erling Haaland the next GOAT, or is he simply a phenomenon of the moment, destined to be remembered as an incredible goal scorer rather than the greatest of all time? Only time will tell. Despite his disciplined diet, strict sleep schedule, and relentless focus on football, Erling Haaland is no stranger to luxury. With his skyrocketing salary at Manchester City and multi-million-dollar endorsement deals, he enjoys the finer things in life. His car collection includes a Rolls-Royce Cullinan, valued at over $400,000, a customized Audi RS6, and even a Ferrari Monza SP2, a hypercar worth over $1.7 million. When it comes to watches, Haaland doesn't hold back either. He has been spotted wearing high-end timepieces from Rolex, Patek Philippe, and Audemars Piguet, some of which are valued at over $500,000. Whether he's arriving at training in designer outfits or vacationing in exclusive destinations like Marbella and Dubai, Haaland lives like a superstar. Yet, despite his extravagant lifestyle, he remains intensely focused on football, constantly working to refine his skills and push himself to new heights. The question is, will this balance between luxury and discipline sustain his dominance, or will the temptations of fame eventually slow him down?